Yeah. Yeah. You know what it is. That straight kingdom talk, baby. You know how I'ma do it. Right. And I ain't going nowhere. 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 So sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Watch me hit him with this 1-2 knockout KO. This time it's all or nothing, and I ain't playing around. They tried to overlook me cause I wasn't in the in crowd. Well, I'm back at it, so you know what's going down. And I'm all up in their face, so they gotta see me now with that raw lunch. Yo, what is good, everybody? How y'all doing? It is a 5-star.
Doing good, man. How you doing?
And we in here. Part of us. We're almost whole. I don't know where
Almost.
Ryan's at. I don't even know where he's at.
Ryan.
I was just part of a video chat with him like 10 minutes ago. So I don't know where he at. Maybe he forgot. I don't know.
Maybe.
Anyway, I am Mr. 5-star, the clapback kid, the chat 'em up champion. And as always, I'm here with my wonderful co-host. We'll just let ladies go first. Fee, what up?
Hello, happy Friday, everybody. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Just enjoying this wonderful Friday. Or Friday, how a lot of people be saying it. So happy 5-star Friday. Doing pretty good. But of course, we have another guest here that is right below me in the kind of blue, like he's in the water. Kind of see where I'm going. What's up, Uncle Fishy?
What is up, everybody? It is everybody's favorite Tiki Uncle Fish. I'm a little bit on edge tonight, but I'm doing good. I'm glad to be here. I'm excited. Glad y'all are here.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Fish is you've been busy, my guy. I've seen you on a bunch of shows. I've seen you doing your show. You've been doing a lot.
This Fishy's been busy.
Kickstarter.
The Kickstarter.
Let's just dive into that real quick.
Oh yeah, I got nominated for a Beam Award. My very first award I ever got nominated for.
Congratulations.
I've seen that.
Karen was telling me somebody nominated me as Mr. Fish. I don't know what his real name is.
That's funny.
Scratch me up.
That's funny.
Oh.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I actually voted for you. I'm not biased or anything.
I did.
What I did vote for you. So that's what's
I appreciate that. Yeah, it was exciting to get
the odds
nominated.
ever be in your favor.
Let's pull up that Kickstarter.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Speaking of which, I'm gonna turn off the chat for a second. This is the Kickstarter going on right now, and I decided to be clever and do 3 books at once, which is that much more stuff going on.
Yeah.
What is up, Javon?
What up, Javon?
Man.
Got to meet the homie Javon in person this weekend.
Man, I'm not jealous about that at all. No.
Oh no, not at all.
It was yeah. There were some hot topics going on.
I imagine. With Javon being there, I guarantee it was.
Oh my gosh, hot. There was hot topics. There were heated topics.
Let me tell you this, though. Javon was keeping it pretty cool.
Oh, yeah?
I gotta say. I tell you who was really going in. That guy named Mason.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Mason wasn't. I thought he was gonna beat up Javon at one point.
Oh my gosh! I thought Barack Obama was gonna beat up Javon. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, it's getting heated. Anyway,
probably heard that.
We got the Mighty Call issue 2.
We got the second issue of the Mighty Call. Picks right up where the last issue left off. He's been captured by space pirates and taken off of his home world for starting a slave rebellion. And the alien pirates have found out really quickly why he's known as the deadliest man in the galaxy.
Ooh, they learned the hard way.
Got the violent cover A right there, which is like a variation of the Patreon only cover, the unfinished version that's going out to my Patreon backers here in a couple of days.
Nice.
We got the cover B going on. I got another cover that I'm probably going to reveal when we hit $2,000. And the second book that I've got coming out is Fish Tales, which is a new anthology book that I'm doing, which gives me a place to tell all those other pieces of stories and get to flesh them out without, having to do an entire series at one time. Nice. I can tell all the stuff I want to tell.
Okay.
So we have a short story from Green Zone Alpha Files, which tells you a little bit more about one of the characters that caused an attack in issue 2 and 3 that caused a lot of catastrophe and damage. We get to delve a little bit more into that dude in Alpha Files. Then we have Alice Lost in Wonderland, which is a brand new story that I literally wrote and illustrated like a week ago. And put it in this book because I've been excited about this idea and I wanted to get it down in print. And Alice is it's a fully grown Alice that's been lost in this interdimensional rift her entire life.
A fully grown Alice.
Yeah, full grown.
So,
a well-developed, well-rounded character.
She's definitely fully grown. She's grown.
Yeah.
She's fully grown.
I want to punctuate, this is not a little girl Alice. This is a grown woman Alice. And her guardian, Big Ten, that follows her around, who's essentially the Tin Man. He's an ancient clockwork being that follows her around as her guardian and bodyguard. Got Gary Feldman, assistant director of the multiverse. Got Project Sojourner in there. And then we got cover A with Alice and Big Ten on it. And then we got B by my man Lee Gaston, which I love. And I love how Teddy Roosevelt, Big Ten, came out looking in this. I just love that vibe. It gave me a whole idea for a story. And then we got the sexy cover C there.
Yeah, that's what Facebook user was asking about. Said, I want to hear about that their underboob book.
Yeah,
I was like, well, there it is.
In her defense, that shirt fit her when she got to Wonderland. So, like, she's been here a long time.
That's what it is. She didn't only just grow into it; she grew out of it. Oh wow!
Yeah.
Also, like, they don't sell. There ain't nowhere to make clothes or sell clothes anywhere in this.
Well,
yeah, all those little treats
go
and everything that make you bigger and
and
smaller, and she couldn't find it.
Yeah.
See, but that just works on you. Like, what are you gonna do with your clothes?
Oh,
how you gonna feed your clothes chunks of mushroom? That's what I'm saying. But she has become like a hunter in this interdimensional world, and she's a problem solver, and she's taking out bounties and stuff on characters that you may have heard of from other stories and public domain characters and whatnot. And then last but not least, the book that started it all for me 5 years ago and like 73 books ago is T-Man and Hyperstrike Remastered. And I've gone back. I have relettered the entire book. I'm in the process of recoloring the whole thing, and I'm adding a couple of pages so I can stretch out the ending to what I wanted it to be originally before I was confined by like the page count. And I have like extra pages of messages and stuff from kids around the world and fan art and stuff to put in there.
Nice.
So it's going to be really cool. I am really excited about that, and there's a brand new cover for that. Not quite as sexy as the cover for Fish Tales, but it's not bad. It's not bad.
What up, Pops?
What is up, High Evolutionary?
What's
good to have you.
I gotta see you, man. You gotta send a picture of you in that 5-star STA gear, dog. I gotta see that.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
So that is a Kickstarter going on. It hit goal in like 55 minutes and doubled it in like 6 hours, which is awesome.
I was wondering what I know it was intentional probably to set the goal so low with 3 books. I was a little shocked to see that number. I was like, his mindset is he'll probably hit it quick, and then from there on it's just.
Well, it makes it easy to hit, and I didn't get to do the run up on this that I wanted to do ahead of time because I've been so busy getting books out and stuff. Like, I've been putting out a book a month lately for my Patreon backers. And so like that's kept me busy along with doing client work.
Yeah.
And so I've been hustling. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to get another Kickstarter out by the end of the year for the rest of these books. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. The end of the year is here. I got to get on this.
Yeah.
And so.
Indeed,
and it's basically a pre-order. The books are done other than
you've been a busy
coloring
fishy.
pages.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. You got to
Yeah,
grind.
I mean, plus it's nice too. You doing the story, you writing and doing all the art. I mean, you're not having those. I mean, expense. I don't want to say like your time is an expense because your time is definitely an expense. But
oh yeah, and like I still got rent to pay, but
yeah,
like the book's already done. Like the Patreon version cover is already going out to my Patreon backers. Like the books got held up at Kablam for a couple of days, but they're coming now. So as soon as I get them in, they go out straight to the backers. I've already got like a proof copy of Fishtails in my hand. This one was before I wrote the Alice story, but yeah, these things are like all ready to go, and just gotta. So it's basically a pre-order. It's however many sells it sells, and let me know if the backers want to continue on this story, that story, whatever. We'll see where it goes.
Nice. Okay. All right.
Well,
there you go.
Fishy,
you heard it.
I see you, Fishy.
Fish can put that link in the chat for y'all. If you haven't backed, you need to jump on it. Back the Kickstarter because my man.
You got a link to drop in the chat.
Oh yeah, he's dropping it.
That's probably what he's doing right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Just unless he's just sporadically typing on the keyboard in loud fashion.
But it's also like right here, gomrfish.com will take you right there to it.
There it is.
And I love that little quick link, man. It's great. I picked that up from Mike, and I love it, man. I use it all the time.
So jump on in. Make sure you back that.
There you go.
Like he said, there's no risk because the book's already done. So, like me and Fee was talking at the beginning a little bit, we did have FS Con this week. Pretty dope time. I had a good time. It was a pretty good weekend, Fee. Yeah. What was your thoughts on the weekend?
I mean, I had an amazing time. I mean, obviously we were able to see everybody just kind of come together in fashion. Of course, got to see Tess, Adam, Dakota, got to see Vic, Mason, Javon, and then of course, oh my gosh, the originator right here who just came up here before our very eyes. Yeah. And then of course Midori. Oh my gosh. My girl. We was doing a whole fusion thing and everything for Dory. It's a whole thing, everything. Don't ask me to elaborate on it. You just have to understand. You get it. But it was totally fun. You know, we had a great time with just, 10
of Fee's personalities came out. So that's what's up.
You know, I don't appreciate the fact that we have to talk about it like that. You know,
showed himself, so that was cool.
Okay.
Some hot panels. Friday night was crazy madhouse. Before we knew it, there was like 60 kids all in this one area.
More like
it was
200.
like the werewolf kids from Hotel
like
Transylvania.
200.
It was like, what's up? We weren't ready for it, and everybody stepped back and we looked at each other in the eyes and we said, you know what? We got this, and we made it through, and it was cool. What up, Ryan?
Who are you? Who you be?
Who am I? What's up, dog?
You have me sitting in the background.
You got so much of a lag. It ain't me, bro. I'm in as a guest. That was Fish.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't even hear saying that you had come in.
We ain't even been on the show for 20 minutes, and if you was on time, you wouldn't have that problem.
That's true.
I told you
that's true.
Computer issues. I sent you a text.
Ooh, it get a little warm in here.
Yeah, we'll be at GalaxyCon Columbus. I'll be there.
I'll be there. Facebook user, show yourself. Who are you?
Ryan and Fee will
be there.
We'll be there.
We'll be there.
The Art of Ryan Robinson will be there. FSK will be there.
We will.
I'll be helping at both tables, making sure Ryan's cool, making sure FSK.
Oh,
cool.
what's up, Brad?
What up, Brad?
Oh,
Hey,
it's
up,
Brad
man?
Arnie.
What up,
All right,
You
so
gonna be
definitely
there?
show up and make sure you say hi. Don't be a stranger.
Brad.
That's what you should cosplay as a GalaxyCon. You should just show up with a big circle that says Facebook user. There you go. You're
Brad's
welcome.
my guy, man. Let me tell you a quick story about Brad, how cool Brad is.
Amazing.
Shut up, Ryan. I'm telling a story. Brad's so cool that he accidentally ordered himself 2 of the same action figure. He knows I'm into action figures. He mailed me one of his doubles.
Sweet.
Just because he's that cool of a guy.
He's that cool of a guy.
He is.
That's pretty awesome.
Brad's cool.
I would believe it. He's a cool guy.
He was like, yo, I got 2 of these Power Rangers. Do you have this one? I'm like, nope. He was like, what's the Addy? I'm saying
that's cool.
Oh, man, I'll never forget. Like, Mike was floored that first FSK day that I came up for. And Brad showed up and he was just like handing him his card. He's like, hey, I want one of all your books. And he's like, but you already got a lot of these. And he's like, I didn't stutter. Like, I want one of all the books. I mean, that's an awesome dude right there. That's a huge supporter right there, man.
Brad's a cool guy. So, Fee, earlier this week, I was like, yo, Fee, why don't you pick that topic? And you were like, yo, I got you. Then you sent this video.
Right.
And I ain't gonna front. I ain't watch it. So
that's how well prepared.
So hold on, time out. Because this is my thing. So you gonna crack on the personalities I have, but then you put me through all this crap and mess. Like you say, hey Fee, it's your turn to pick a topic. You know what? But screw whatever it is, because I'm not watching it.
I thought we were
Wouldn't you have multiple personalities too?
I thought we were gonna watch it here. Ryan, did you watch it?
Why are you asking me?
You know he didn't even come.
Why are you bringing him into
this? He watched it. Of course,
because I know Fish watched it.
I did watch it. Normally, I probably wouldn't have, but I did this time.
Well, don't try to make yourself sound safe now because you watched it. You're like, I usually wouldn't.
And Fee comes in prepared, so I wanted to be prepared, so I watched it.
It's not my style. Anyway,
Kyron watched it.
It's not your style. It's your show.
And I like to wing it.
Man, listen.
I like to be surprised.
Are you entertained? Are you not entertained? Are you entertained, Ryan?
I am. I am.
Wrap yourself in a blanket like the little burrito that you are. Y'all play too much.
I'm Peter Quill. That's a great plan, but it sucks. Let's do it like this, and then I wing it. Let's go. Anyway, let's play the video. I thought we were watching it together.
Sure, let's watch it together because, of course, that's how. Anyway. All right, Fee, I don't want any more personalities to show.
Yeah, Fee, tell the people what it is.
Oh, I'll tell them what it is.
Good.
Inside the panel at New York Comic Con. This is what you're going to expect for the latest things coming up. Check it out.
Marvel?
What's up, y'all? I'm Josh here at New York Comic Con, and I just Marvel Next Big Thing panel at Hall M, and it was insane. We had Ryan Panagos and CB Cebulski, our editor-in-chief, and they started out with a sizzle of the biggest moments of Marvel Comics in 2023, and it was coming to life. Those unforgettable moments that we all have read. The first epic reveal was X-Men with a huge applause. X-Men have been through a lot this year with the Hellfire Gala and Fall of X, just to, name a few things. And the trailer premiered of X-Men Fall and Rise with 3 new books that are coming out. They are waging war against extinction, and it's the return and the resurrection of Magneto. It's going to be incredible. I cannot wait for that. Evolution is inevitable. Now, Ryan brought up Jerry Duggan and Al Ewing, and they showed the cover premiere of Fall of the House of X #1 by Jerry Duggan and Lucas Warnack. The cover by Pepe Larraz coming January 2024. And they interviewed Jerry, and he was talking about how he's been building this for years. X-Men are at their best when their backs are against the wall, and he's made the X-Men go through a lot, and we'll see who lives and who dies moving forward. They showed Resurrection of Magneto coming out in January 2024 by Al Ewing and Luciano Vecchio, covered by Stefano Caselli, and it is going to be insane. They were talking to Al Ewing on stage, and Al talked about how Magneto coming back, it's not going to be an easy path. It's going to be really difficult for him to really come back, and Storm is going to have to go through a lot to bring Magneto back. And is he a friend? Is he a foe? What does it mean? Because he's X-Men's greatest enemy. So when Magneto comes back, there's going to be a lot of questions of whose side is he going to be on. They showed a new promo image revealed for X-Men Fall and Rise, and it was insane. Tons of Easter eggs. We saw Dazzler. We saw Rogue in a new outfit. Tons of questions that are brought up seeing this new promo image, and a lot of Easter eggs for you to see, which I cannot wait what becomes uncovered. And we saw a reveal trailer for Infinity Pause, which was absolutely adorable and super cute. We saw Alligator Loki.
There, it's paused.
All right.
It's a lot going on.
Let's just take it one step at a time.
You would say that now. Yeah. I would have totally paused a long time ago.
Well, I mean, I figured we'd get through all the X-Men first, and then
it's still go ahead. Yep, go ahead.
I don't know I haven't watched it, so if there's still more X-Men, go ahead. But it didn't look like it was.
We can pause it here. This is a good time to break.
All right. I don't know why I can't have any controls right now. But can you make it to where we're on the screen and this is off, or we can talk about it?
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, if you sign in as a guest, that's what happens. Thanks. You don't have any controls to anything. You're just a guest.
Okay, anyway. One. There is nothing new.
Here you go.
This is what frustrates me with Marvel.
Okay.
It's like, this new stuff that we're about to do, it's got to be so crazy, but it's just like what we did 4 years ago. But it's crazy and new. And we killed off a character, and we're bringing them back again. And who's going to die that we'll bring back again?
Even though they could have sworn it was like when they die for real. So it's like, okay.
I mean, this guy's
except this time, surprise.
Yeah. And I'm not hating on the guy because he did his job, right? He's like making it more high.
He got all the Dragon Balls and he was able to make a wish and he was able to be revived.
Right, next time, what happened on Dragon Ball Z?
Next time.
But it's like,
exactly.
Okay, I didn't even know Magneto was dead, okay? Because I haven't followed. The one thing I'll say that I like that X-Men has been doing lately is putting respect on Storm's name. She's had bigger roles here lately. And some dope-ass looking covers.
Yes.
Other than that, they're like, look at this new costume from Rogue. No.
How new is that? That looks awful old school.
What?
I mean, I done seen basically that same costume.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That they've had.
I mean, for that kid,
before.
maybe it is new. Maybe he didn't see it back, in the 90s or the 80s, but
Yeah, I mean, she's always had that tattered clothed look, so it's just like we're just gonna put like a cool black sleek cover underneath it, but it still be like
she's had that before.
Like,
I mean, like she started out with that, like the green T-shirt.
I know that's so minute, but it's the same thing.
And then why
we call it Rogue? Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it's fun. The X-Men story, their backs against the wall, but like, how many? I mean, they always got to be looking at extinction. Like, dang, man, like we've had this story. They can't get a break. Like, come on, man.
Ain't nobody buying X-Men the barbecue. Like nobody cares if they just hanging out having a good time. Like it's got to be extinction. It's got to be end of the world, or nobody.
It has to be high stakes.
Yeah. But that's the thing about it to me. Like it just seems so formulaic to me now, and it seems so like mass marketing kind of ploy. Like here's this completely unexpected, obvious thing that we're going to do that you could have called 2 years ago, and we're going to do it again in another 2 years. It's not interesting to me anymore.
I feel like it's kind of like an insult to us where it's like it's playing with it's like testing our attention spans. Like, do you think we don't forget? Like, we can't remember like a couple years ago when you guys tried to kick this off the first time, but you said, no, we're going to wait. And then it's like, we still remember everything you just did before. Like, we could go back and track that. Like, it's not nothing new that you're doing here with this. Like, of course, it's the high stakes, but
Yeah.
what else is new? What else is the substance that we're gonna have? Like, what is this constant thing where it's like Magneto, is he your friend? Is he your foe? Like, I mean, we know this.
Bro,
over the
Magneto
years.
hasn't been their greatest villain for like 15 years. He's
Yeah, it's
been
been like Apocalypse and Sinister for like the longest, bro.
he's
Yes.
been
And
leading
and what?
X-Men teams.
Hellfire, the
Yeah.
Hellfire guy
Yeah.
for the
He's
Yeah,
been
I mean, like he
leading
was leading
teams.
X-Men teams in the 90s.
Right,
So that's
what
been
I'm
like
saying,
30 years of him not
Dude,
being the
I
worst
don't
guy.
I don't know if he's their greatest enemy anymore. Bad, he's been good. He's died, been good. Wait, he's died.
Yeah.
He's been bad, good.
Yeah, it's like rinse, wash, repeat.
This guy's got past lives on past lives.
On
He
past
just
lives.
keep-
The thing that
It's
bothers
like
me
Groundhog's
is like
Day, but for X-Men.
you get really invested in these characters and like you really come to love them. And like I really deeply care about a lot of the X-Men. And like I
Yeah.
just don't want to follow along and watch people just, do things to them to try and, try and appease the marketing department to, get more sales. I
got
want
another-
stories that
here's-
matter. I want
here-
stuff that matters and has impact and has consequences. And, and I want to see some of these guys win sometimes. I don't want to see like my favorite dudes become bad guys just because it's dramatic, and now we're
Yeah.
trying to make them.
Here's another thing with the X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
Them, people trying to get rid of them, right? It'd be different if we don't know that they're already in like this established world with all these other superpowered people, but it's like
Yeah,
they're
like
not
there's
that much.
super heroes everywhere.
Yeah, it's like, but we're just gonna pick them. You know why? Because they were born with it. That's
They should have got bitten by a spider like
Yeah,
any
if
other
you would've
red-blooded
got
American
Wait
boy.
a second. Were you born with that power, or did you get bit by a spider? If you got,
Now, if you
bit by
got it out of a
spider, you're
syringe
good.
like an American, that's okay.
Yeah.
But
Oh my
don't just be being born with it. Like, that's ridiculous at this point. And, like, they're all heroes. It's not like Spider-Man, is he a menace? Is he a danger in the beginning? Like, who is this crazy dude that can climb on walls?
No, he from the jump, he's been called "I'm your friendly neighborhood spider."
But, like, everybody has their favorite superheroes. They make comic books in this world about them. Like, I can't. It's hard to rationalize the hate anymore at this point. I mean, people will hate for no reason. They don't really need a good reason.
Oh, for sure.
But it's just kind of hard to rationalize it in this world that people would be so angry about it. And maybe not even, like, I could get it being more of an angry, like, why do you get the extra benefits of being a mutant and I don't? Like, I could get that. Like, oh yeah, now they're going to get, this out of the other because they're a mutant. And like, I could get that kind of hate would make sense, but I don't get it.
Next.
Yes, next.
Back on
Next,
that video.
and like what? Oh, so y'all talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we want to check out the Infinity Pause
The
because
Oh, now
Tony's
y'all want
appetite
to.
is ready. He's excited for this
that.
book.
Lucky
Let's
the pizza
go.
dog, Jeff the land shark, and Chewie, and the Infinity Gems. Like, what's gonna happen when a Flurkin gets an Infinity
Gosh.
Gem? I have no idea. It's just cosmic fun, a crossover of the century, what they called it. And a really cool thing that they unveiled is Marvel Unlimited exclusive is going to be written by Jason Lowe and now Fuji, spring 2024. So get that Marvel Unlimited exclusive comics when it comes out. Then we moved on to the reveal of Avengers Twilight. It
Really
focuses
gotta
on
stop with
Steve
that.
Rogers in the future. The Age of Heroes is over. And now the possibility of a different Marvel future is now at hand. Chip Zdarsky and Daniel Acuna comes out January 2024. They brought Chip on stage and he talked about how He's putting Steve through a tough time. He began writing this series in 2019. It's going to be 6 issues, launching in January 2024, and it's a reimagining of a Marvel future. New characters, new locations, new moments. They talked about how Daniel Acuna has new looks, unique and stunning looks for new Avengers, which they showed some of the artwork. It looks stunning, and we cannot wait to see more. Then they showed the trailer of Gods and the future of what's to come. We have Mia and Aiko going to the Library of Worlds, and it's the time to fear villains. We saw Doctor Strange, the In-Betweener, Win. It's science and magic coming together. Oblivion approaches. On sale monthly. Issue number 2 comes out in November. Jonathan Hickman stayed on stage because he had even more to reveal. I mean, it's the next big thing, y'all. The Ultimate Universe. The Ultimate Invasion is wrapped up, but the Ultimate Universe is coming out. It's a one-shot coming in November. It's an epilogue of the next phase of the Ultimate story. It's a cataclysmic event that's going to let you know what's going to happen after. We got new Ultimate books that were revealed. Ultimate Spider-Man #1 by Jonathan Hickman and Marco Cicchetto. Y'all, it's all about the midlife Ultimate Peter B. Parker. And we got Ultimate Black Panther, which comes out in February of 2024 by Brian Edward Hill and Stefano Caselli. Y'all, it's like back-to-back Ultimates. And we can't forget Ultimate X-Men coming in March by Peach Momoko. It's insane. We got a line of this. So Jonathan Hickman stayed on stage and he talked about his new vision for a new Ultimate line. He can't wait for the future of this. And for fans who are fans of the Ultimate series, it's going to be a whole new vision, a whole new Ultimate world. Then they brought Jed McKay on stage for the final reveal. They talked about Moon Knight, Doctor Strange, and Avengers, what he's working on right now, and how they're all interconnected, and they're all moving forward to something that they revealed called Blood Hunt. Oh my goodness, y'all. If you could imagine taking these characters and making it even darker, well, Jed has done just that. Vampires are back. No one's safe. This is the biggest thing Jed has ever worked on, and he said it's going to lead into something even bigger. I can't even imagine what it is. Y'all, for the full panel, check out Marvel's YouTube page because it's going to be on there. I'll see you soon.
All right. So there's that. That's the update.
Now I know
What do you guys
Tony
think?
is super excited about the pet one. I know he's
I am
just chomping at the
He
bit.
is-
What's
Which
the one
is-
book?
Blood Hunt.
The Art of Ryan
Huh?
Robinson.
I'm only interested because I like the Captain America pitch.
Me too.
Oh yeah, that sounds cool.
Only
That was
It
the only
does
one.
about
6 issues.
6 issues. It's
Yeah.
one for story.
Yep.
Yep.
That's all.
The
Yeah.
I
art
care.
looks amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looks beautiful.
Everything else is
Everything
hot,
else is garbage.
steamy, garbage,
Garbage.
soaked in hot dog water.
Now wait a minute. The vampires,
It's
like
like it's a stinky turd.
I can totally hear them at the
Not
at the
that.
pitch meeting.
Come on,
They're
Ryan.
like,
Have some
okay,
fun.
you know,
Not
Marvel
that.
Zombies was a hit. So like, hear me out. Okay, Marvel Zombies,
And DC
but
just-
vampires.
yeah,
Like, I mean,
DC just did vampires.
They sure did.
It's like Marvel versus DC is the same thing with like Apple versus Samsung. It's like, hey guys, you know what they did? Okay, but no, imagine over here, but with this. And it's like
Yeah,
you guys
we
already did
got
that.
Hawk.
though.
imagine we did
Why
it
do we have
a little bit less.
Ultimate books come.
We have
Ultimate books.
Hawk and Thor versus
How many
vampires,
Ultimate-
so
the
that's
Ultimate-
cooler.
Ultimate was done already. Like it's been.
Yeah, it's
I
I
trash.
feel like the Infinity Clause is still really
It's
exciting.
so
Like you don't
trash,
understand.
trash,
If you could
trash.
see Luma right now, she is like spinning around with the zoomies right now. 'cause
She is
so
the
excited.
target audience, not so much.
'Cause she is
Yeah.
trying
grumpy
to
old man
imagine
like
what
me.
it is like if she had like a power stone in her paws and what type of damage she would do to this world.
Y'all trying to get me spit tea all over my computer system. Ugh.
She's pondering it. She's like, she has it in her paw. She's like, I'm inevitable. I could do this. It's like she.
If I could warp reality right now.
That's
If
right.
only I had a
high
thumb, I could snap my
A high
paw.
evolutionary knows.
Not the
But yeah,
vampire.
I'm only interested in that cat. Everything else is straight doo-doo butter.
Yeah, the cap looks
I
good.
tell you the one
but
thing
Ew.
I learned from this
terrible.
one thing I picked up that I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that I'm going to have to pick up from all this is After Effects, because those little animated bits were banging and they're much better than the ones I've been doing. So I'm going to have to bite the bullet and like get After Effects so that I can start doing that, because those were good.
Yeah, when you
I will say,
could start flipping and moving, making little tiny animations, that shit
Yeah.
could be addicting. I can see, like,
yeah.
Speaking of which,
I'm going to
program,
say
I would be-
this. I'm 10,000 times more excited about the Freestyle Comics panel and the reveals that we had for it.
Oh yeah,
Like,
That's true.
and that's
That's
a completely unbiased opinion.
from somebody who's not involved at all in any of
No.
those.
Zero involvement. As an outsider looking in, I'm more excited about what's going on at Freestyle Comics.
dude,
They definitely got a lot of interesting things going on.
lots.
If you know what I'm talking
And
about.
what's
But yeah,
so great about it? Majority of the shit is already done.
yep.
That's true.
That's a big
That's
hit.
true.
Majority of the shit
No, I mean,
is already
honestly,
done.
Zero Event dropping, hitting ground and everything like that. Honey, that was written. I'm not even going to date it. But it was
good.
written.
I read it. I enjoyed it.
We ain't gonna make anybody feel bad.
I
for
have
how
it right
long
over there.
it's been.
I have it
I picked up a
right
copy.
over there.
I was able to have Victor and Danny and Veronica all sign it.
That's cool.
That was good. That's good. Yeah, man.
Good bragging.
Marvel, just come on. I don't know what they can do to make me be like, yeah, but like that's not it. None of that shit besides the little 6 issues of the Captain America that's like got me intrigued. Nothing else. I'm like,
it's like they're just plateauing on a super hard level.
DC just did vampires, bruh. Come on. What are you doing?
Yeah, and it's like they can't even bring back zombies because they already did that. Like I think a couple years
come
ago.
on, man.
Yeah.
But it's also like for me, Tony has said it a million times. Like for me, I'm so far behind on stuff that's going on at Marvel that like I would have to buy so many books to catch up with like what's going on in the House of M stuff now. Like
It's been good.
It's too daunting. But like if I want to catch up on Hot Shot, like, you know, that's 10, 11 books, you know, that you can get and get trades and stuff and catch up. I don't have to go buy 1,000 books to catch up on that. You know, there's only so many issues of Fivestar. You know, you can catch up and you've got the whole story right there. And, you know, that's why I'm more invested in indie comics now. You know, if I wanted to pick up Ace Blade right now, that's 7 issues, and I know what's going on. You know,
Right? Yeah,
love that.
Yeah, like I read The Art of Ryan Robinson in like one day. You know,
isn't it like a picture book?
Yeah, but I read it in one day. Yeah, but I still read it.
It's very clean.
I read it in one day.
I'm dying for my copy. My wife is chomping at the bit, asking me regularly.
It's so beautiful.
Where is it? Because she's dying for her copy of.
Very pretty book.
It's very pretty.
We saw pictures
of it
posted,
and I like that it has a bookmark. It's so gorgeous. I can't wait to get my copy.
Gold. It is gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
It's good.
Stunning.
I am super excited for this one.
Yes.
Well, Fee, that was an interesting video.
Don't lie to me.
I'm glad that I only had to watch it once.
I have a listener.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good topic, Fee. I'm not saying it's not a bad topic. I'm just saying I'm glad I don't have to watch the video once. If I'm saying it was good that we all watched it together. That way you get a genuine like I didn't have to think on my answers. They just came to me because I watched it here with you.
Would you really have had to think about those answers too?
Right?
No.
I'm gonna have to really ponder about that blood hunt right there. I don't know.
I'm just playing because I had my answer pretty quickly. But again, I just don't. The big two just don't attract me that often unless they do something really out of the box original. You know.
Yeah.
Kill people and keep them dead.
I mean, that would be
Yeah.
awesome. Or like bring in a new character. Like once I started to see all the buzz around Ms. Marvel, like I went and picked up the trade when it came out so that I could catch up on what was going on with that.
Yeah, I think they said there was going to be a new villain because that was like one of the issues recently with like the Thing and Wolverine, where he was practically like splitting them apart from themselves. So like he was like clobbering time, but you could see part of his body just basically like by chunks being separated, and like Wolverine was on the ground literally being like separated by his self in a very very gory fashion. I don't know if the video talked about that, but I remember reading about that. That was one of the bigger things that they were going to reveal. But I mean, this is going to be happening up at New York Comic Con. So of course, there's probably going to be more things going on with those topics that they had just in that little segment. That's based off of Marvel. Of course, there could be other things that they have that just didn't really fully elaborate yet, because I mean, it was like a 6-minute video. You can only put in so much in the way and how you can be able to describe it. It didn't talk nothing about the Ultimate books. Nobody wants to talk about the Ultimate books. But I mean, of course, art and everything, beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But I think that was one of the more recent ones that was really interesting. I was just like, what is this villain that's doing that? And where are they coming from? What are they planning on doing? Et cetera, et cetera.
I mean, new villains are cool. That was the second one that I was like interested in for like a second. I was like, oh, new villain.
Kind of got your ears up for a second. Like, oh, wait. Yeah, so I mean, it's not bad. I thought it was something that was really interesting, especially considering that's going to be happening like at least a week before Thanksgiving, just to kind of talk about a lot of the conversations there. Some people that we know are going to be able to go up there and going to be there at the show. And so I was just like, that was going to be a fun little thing to kind of touch and see kind of what they kind of talk about, what they elaborate on. I think that's for anybody who's actually really interested to work with them. I guess you really want to be in the loop and then to know exactly how they're moving. But for us, since we're in our own lane and domain and we talk about our own stories, we got our own work, we got our own house, we got our own car, it's that type of thing, kind of energy over here as indie creators. It does have a different kind of tone, but it's just something for a conversation. I think if anything, it's kind of good that you guys are all really kind of like, oh, this is kind of boring. This is the same old, because it kind of shows that the tides are really turning for the era of the indie creator. Mm-hmm. And that's great, obviously, for us, for sure, because we get to benefit.
Yeah, I'm more excited about getting
that the big leads are kind of dropping the ball a little bit.
I'm more excited about getting Ace Blade 7. I'm more excited about getting, my books from Fish that are going to be coming out because I backed the Kickstarter, which you should do too. If you
should. Y'all should go to GoMrFish.com.
I am
right
the last
there.
backer. I'm always Fish. I do my annual.
He is a last minute hopping.
I feel like it's like a Busta Rhymes video all up in their face. Like, yeah, you need to go and
go check those out. I'm more excited about those.
Go do it.
Those things.
Do it. Just do it.
So yeah,
do
it.
Fee,
Tony,
we appreciate you. That was
absolutely
nice to figure out what's going on and what's happening in the mainstream. But we know whether we want to jump in or avoid it. I wouldn't even have known about that Captain America book, so thank you for that.
Absolutely.
That's something I'll be checking
something
out.
To keep interested in, if you want to not really change lanes, but kind of just know how well your lane is doing too. So, I mean, sometimes you got to look over there and kind of see what's happening just to know just how good you're doing.
I see you got your blanket, Ryan, your sleeping bag.
He got his little hot pocket of a sleeve that he be just disappearing into.
I see you got some fresh metal bookmarks.
Yeah, GalaxyCon. I got some GalaxyCon exclusives coming too.
Hey, that's exciting. Can't wait to see it.
I already dropped one already.
Huh? I mean, excuse me. I'm just excited for you. Can I just be happy for you?
We're just excited to pick it up.
Okay.
Yeah, let me be excited for you.
And then, GalaxyCon, the last hurrah, the last
con of the year.
It's crazy. We bring it. And so the crazy thing about this, I know we didn't say much about like how our weeks were, but it's just like this month actually makes it a year since I have been doing vlogs for all the shows that we went to and everything like that. Like it's been an entire year.
Hey, is it
now,
almost been a
'cause
year since you've been on Fivestar Fridays?
pretty close.
Because I'm pretty sure we were like, yo,
It's pretty close.
at last year's FS Con, we were like,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
girl, do you want to be on the show? And you were
That's
like,
That's right. I
exactly
think I saw
how
that
he
on my
put it
memories
too.
a
I
while ago.
remember.
I did.
Yeah.
Me and Ryan were in the back. Do wop, bop, do
I
wop.
said, hey, girl.
Exactly.
And then Mike was in my ear like, you won't do it?
What he did.
You won't do it?
Exactly what
I see
we
Give
you
a
did.
little
over there.
twirl.
We did a twirl. We did a
I
twirl.
see you over there in that kind
Had our
Got the
matching
good old
polyester
Jamaican
suits, man.
style.
It was
I'd
something.
like to know, would you want to
We-
be part of my show?
Yeah,
And
it was very
Fish was like,
temptation.
doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Doobie
We're like,
doobie doo.
Y'all did that. Y'all did that whole step in line and everything until
Yeah,
Tony
yeah.
slid out in front to
But
see.
It was like, bah.
do wop.
And you were
Do
like,
wop.
Y'all wonder
Sure.
how I ended up on a cane. I used to be in the Temptations, and it was like a step ball
Yeah.
twirl,
Damn.
and I went the wrong way, and the whole thing came crashing down. That's why one leg's shorter than the other now. It's a whole thing.
Stop
Damn.
it. Stop
Damn.
it. Stop it.
Stop
Fishy
it.
Fish said he had a little video he wanted to show us. Let's check it out.
Right.
As a matter of fact, and I'd like to get y'all's opinion on it, because like I said, I definitely, after watching their animated videos, I need to up my game on this. I think it came out good, though, and I'd like to know what you guys think of it.
Okay.
Let's see here.
You know they're gonna give you an honest review, so here we go.
This is fun. See, I don't even know how you did it.
I love that look.
Does this have music with it? So y'all just gotta
Don't hear it. I have been just so encaptured by the art. Alice Lost in Wonderland.
It's got under boob.
Right? Just like, okay.
There they are
Well,
again.
I,
And again.
don't. It's like, don't say it. Oh, that's what T-Man is. Oh, that's cool. Oh, look at that.
We got a pledge.
Hey,
Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da.
That's what you gotta do every time they get a pledge. Exactly like that.
Gotcha.
Every time.
Mm.
That's a lot of content.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
we did get a pledge. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you thought it was mine.
Fish, does that have music with it?
Yeah, can you not hear it? Because it's all I can hear through my earpiece.
I was wondering why
It
you were
probably
okay.
connected to you. It was probably all in your
That makes
ears.
complete sense because we were sitting in silence, and then when I said something, you're like Fee's the only one responding.
Oh man, I could just barely hear y'all mumbling under
So I was like,
that.
I was
I
just like,
apologize.
well,
visually,
I don't know why. We could hear Fee's video playing, but I've been having trouble with this stuff. I don't
but
know.
I
why.
don't use. You're probably. I mean, you're using headphones or AirPods.
No,
Wow.
it has to do with you. You have to allow it to when you share your screen. You have to allow
the audio, which I mean, I thought it did. So
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
thought
say
it was.
visually, it was dope. That was dope, Fish. And I already,
High
I
Evolutionary
have
was the fishy pledge.
watched that video before, so I did watch your video, Fish. Sorry, Fee. It's
That's
definitely
awesome.
Don't even
Thank you,
say
Rod. I
that.
appreciate
Just-
that.
it's
You didn't
definitely
mean
better
it. Just
with
don't even say
the
it.
with the sound.
Oh yeah, man. I put so much work into the sound effects and stuff on that. Like honestly, I would like to just do animated videos of this stuff, but A, figuring out how to make a profit off of that, and B, voice actors
YouTube.
is the problem. Like, you
If
know,
don't
like
need-
I could do a couple of voices, but I can't pull off Alice voice. Like, you know.
Fiverr, YouTube.
Yeah, Fiverr gets expensive though. I mean, like literally, like if I was wanting to put out like a video every week, that gets expensive pretty quick. Especially if I can't figure out how to make a profit off of it yet.
Let me know if you ever need my voice for anything.
Let me know if you need my voice or any of my personalities.
Right, because you
They
got
can
11.
call you.
With
Hey, I'm
Fee,
down.
you got 11 right there. So
I used my
They all say screw you.
I used my daughter on that Fivestar video, and like you know, she's almost whispering into the phone. She was in the room by herself,
yeah,
and she's basically. I had to turn the volume way up just so you could hear her.
it was good though.
You're gonna use the
I love
the
it.
1 to 5 star. You can call me.
Hi, Ryan.
What?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, Star Shine. The
What do you think of Fish's video?
What?
Fish's video? Did you watch it? It was
I
just
did.
playing.
I was here for it.
Yeah. What did you think about it?
I thought it was.
There you go.
Okay.
I appreciate that. I would be interested in talking more about what you're talking about there, because honestly, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd love to hear about it.
Well, what I enjoyed, I like the movement of the claw one with the people driving on the little fucking cycles. I like Claw coming down with his big wings and shits and
Yeah,
stuff.
man, you know what made that video? Would have
But
made
I
that
don't
video better if we
know
heard
how
the.
you did it. I don't know.
Oh, it's in there.
So I don't know how you. That shit gets me. Like I think it's so cool the way.
And those are relatively easy. Like it's like a lot of the stuff in the Marvel videos we were watching, like they've only got 1 or 2 pieces separated, moving slowly, and it just gives such a nice effect. And then they throw in all the after effects with like smoke and lights and flickers and stuff that just make it look so much more richer when it's just like literally they separated the hand and they're moving it a little bit. Yeah, and Clip Studio lets you do this stuff relatively easily, especially with the EX version. And it would be easy enough for me to knock out, you know, like a minute or 2 of new cost segments every week. But then, you know, like I said, the voice acting and stuff gets to be a bit.
Yeah, them voice actors.
I'm sorry.
But you
I had an
got Fee.
outburst. I had an outburst.
Like I said, you got Fee. And that's like
Hey,
11 different. That's 11 different
if
voices.
he's
right
down
there.
for doing some voice acting, I could get into that, because like the one thing I worry about with Ka is there's going to be a female character for a while coming up pretty soon, and I'm like, I don't know how to do that voice without finding somebody that can pull it off, and
There you go.
that ain't me. I can get in a room and pretend to be Ka all day long, but I can't. I just can't pull off a convincing high enough voice. It don't work.
Yeah, you should work on that. Anyways, go check out the Kickstarter if you haven't and you wasn't a part of Freestyle Con last weekend. All them videos will be uploaded of all the dope panels that were on there. You definitely want to check those out. Thank you for rocking with us. Thank you for taking time out of your Friday, prime time day, where you could be doing anything else, and you decided to rock with the four of us. That's not including all the fees, but the four of us. We really appreciate it. Thank you. We hope to see you guys next Friday. We haven't decided if we're doing a Black Friday episode yet. I'm sure we are. I don't see why not. We'll see what everybody's got going on with the holidays. In the sense that it is the holiday season, just keep staying encouraged. Okay? I know the holidays can be rough for people.
Yeah.
You just stay a 5-star version of yourself. Keep rocking with us. That's all I got. You guys got anything you want to add?
Nope.
I'm good.
Just keep being awesome. Check us out. We got a lot of great drops, a lot of great announcements here for FSK. So make sure you stay tuned because there's a lot of dope stuff happening that you don't want to miss out on. So
There you
definitely
go.
get into it.
Boom.
Go check out the
Fishy.
Kickstarter.
Check out his Kickstarter. Check out his Kickstarter.
Go check it out. 3
And,
awesome books.
Run that outro, big dog.
We out.